Hello everyone, welcome back to CS Explained. And you must have noticed that the setup has been changed, but the question still remains the same. Should we learn coding in 2026? Is it still relevant or not? So let's discuss it and let's get started. So my first point to counter this that you still need coding or developers in the market is understanding of code. AI write a lot of jargons, a lot of things that you still need to understand to crop down the things, chop down some part of it which is relevant for your code. Actually it prints or it codes a lot of things, but you have to chop it down, you have to make it usable for your code. If I talk about an example, if you have ever used Claude Sonnet 4, you must have seen that Claude enjoys writing MD files, markdown files. It requires you to tell the AI that don't write the markdown files until unless you will not mention that it will write the markdown files, and your credits will be wasted. But still we need a person to understand the code, understand the structure, understand the flow, define the to-dos in it, and then tell the AI to proceed with those to-dos. Yeah, AI can be a great assistant, but it cannot create a good to-dos by themselves. This is the first point. Now with this comes the second point, that still the interns are doing a lot of mistakes, but they are understanding the code by that. By this point, what I mean is the AI still needs the human verification. Suppose an intern is coding and it goes to ChatGPT, it asks some questions. ChatGPT doesn't understand the context fully, or the co-pilot or something that you are using doesn't understand the context fully, and it throws some code. But the intern or the developer who's writing the code will still need to check their code, will check all the things in it, like it even if it passes the security system or not, if it has a validation, sanitization, and things like that. Like these will be checked by the developers, the performance wise, if it's good or not, security wise, if it's good or not. If it's good, then we'll pass it, we'll just copy it, or tell the agent to apply it. For that human verification, we also need human developers to know the code, to know the analogy, to know the theory of it. So still it's very relevant, and we are still hiring the developers who are using the AI very nicely in their project, very gratefully in their project. So now my third point is very important, and I think it's relevant for senior devs and some ST2s. No, the developer doesn't need to code every time. The developer crafts the solution. ST3s and ST2s are known for their solutions, not for the coding that they do. Mostly the code is written by interns, junior developers, but the reviewer makes it such that you will be able to see that why ST3s are there in the companies. So they create the structure, they create the flow, and they verify it. The one small thing about the tool which is known by the SD3 makes him the SD3, makes him or her the SD3. That is not that you will get in the AI. That's why we still require SD3 senior devs in our company, create the structure, to create the flow, to create the architecture, to design the systems and everything. And the fourth point is somewhere my experience, that even if the interns are using the AI, even if the senior guys are using AI, I don't think till AI is such relevant that we can just copy it or let it edit all the code just by itself. So I still think that there are a lot of there are miles to go in the AI world, until unless we are not up to that point where the AI can write the code, debug and everything perfectly with perfect context and perfect memory. I don't think it matches up to the level of a developer or a junior developer or a senior developer. We still require developer to handle the AI things. AI do a lot of nuances, a lot of mistakes that the developer fixes. I don't think the AI has such a memory or such to store the context about the project and everything. When your project grows a lot, the AI seems to like forget a lot of things in it, which the developer gives the context to AI and then ask the questions, tell it to just print something, give me some solutions and everything, on which on top of that context the AI gives the solution. This is the use of AI right now, and I don't think it is going to change in near about 3-4 years. Yeah, it's a very big statement from my side, coming from a tech person, that yeah, still like in 3-4 years I don't think this is the developer's role is going anywhere, because I've seen a lot of developers, I've seen a lot of usage of AI, and I can tell you that it's not very easy to replace a good developer. And if I talk about the fifth point, it's a very valid point, and you also know it very well, that AI and LLMs still need the developers to train them, and enhance their performance time to time. Who should not learn the AI, or who should not apply to the jobs right now? The people who are not aware of the AI, the people who are not using the AI, or the people who are not skilled enough. Because I have seen a lot of CVs these days, since we are recruiting like very actively. I have seen a lot of CVs these days, and the people who don't have any requirement or don't have any skills are applying to the job straight away, without any skills, without any projects, without anything. And some of the guys didn't have any resume also. GitHub is like very creep. What I can tell is just enhance your skills. AI is not going to take your job. You are going to take your job itself, because you are not learning the AI, you are not implementing the AI in your job. It's still relevant to go for the jobs. So the job market was always high. It only depends on what your skills are. Okay, if your skills are that much good that you are still able to crack the jobs, you will be able to crack the jobs. Okay, it's just that you have to be relevant. You cannot just pass the interviews right now with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that we used to do back in like 5 or 6 years ago. Right now, you have to learn like simple AI stuff, how to integrate OpenAI APIs, this that. So you can build some projects with the AI and different things that is trending in the market. That's when the companies take an eye on you and hire you for that. I don't think this is a hard. I think now the resources has been grown, and the people who teach coding has been developed themselves a lot. The quality of lectures have developed a lot. Back in those days when we used to learn coding, there were only books for the quality education. Right now, there are a lot of people on the internet who are teaching very good. So I think you should the bare minimum. So the bar of bare minimum has increased. That's it. That's the only thing that has been changed. I think if you are still thinking in the being in the FOMO, you are not good or something like that, or you should not apply to code. It's still coding relevant or something like that. I'll just end this video with the statement that it's still relevant. I don't think anyone will tell you in the coding world that it's not relevant right now. For more such informations, you can always subscribe to us, or you can drop your comment to let me know that what do you think about this topic. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.